What's up? Greetings. So, I had an idea to do readings for each zodiac sign and what was their lesson for the year. So, I'm going to start off with Sagittarius. Now, before I get started, okay, when I was shuffling, um, the cards that caught my attention was finances. It was reversed. Changing your mind, which was reversed. The Knight of Cups and um, moving, right, which was upright. And so I feel like you might be deciding um, a different way to make money. So maybe you've always made money one way, and now you're trying to figure out like different ways to make money. Moving could also be moving away from old patterns, people, different things like that. And then we had affirmations, which is basically saying, as you go through these changes, you need to kind of reaffirm yourself. The song that came to my mind was it was an Erykah Badu song, and it was time is wasted, don't you take your time, young man, keep on drifting, ain't no telling where you'll end. So yeah, time is wasting, don't take your time, okay? Keep on drifting. Ain't no telling where you're gonna land. So it's like that moving energy, right? Okay, so we're gonna get started. Like I said, moving is on the bottom. Okay? Let's see, Spirit. What was the lesson for Sagittarius this year? What was the major lesson? So get us a life change oracles. Wow. So that was a lot of cards. On the bottom, join in. So the first two, wow, grief work, end of era, right? So with that, I feel like maybe you've had been healing this year, right? And you're at the end of that. Okay, I also feel like this is having the courage to put it into some of the ways that you've hurt yourself. Okay. I also feel like you're at the end of a cycle, and I think that cycle is how you process your emotions, how you process your grief, learning to find balance, right? With this black and white, learning to find balance, and knowing that the things that you may have had to let go of or that you lost is part of the process. We have religion and spirituality, self-care. So with those two cards, I'm feeling that maybe you're definitely going through a spiritual awakening, and you're learning to follow your intuition. You're learning to speak up for yourself, and you're understanding how important self-care is for you to stay grounded and connected. Sobriety. Be true to you. Healthcare change. Yeah. So yeah. So this is definitely speaking about releasing things, releasing how you handle your emotions. This could also be releasing thoughts, thought patterns, but it's really about being true to yourself, right? End of era. End of era. Be true to you. Some people gonna have to get left behind because you definitely had an awakening this year, and you want to do what's making you happy, right? That could mean detoxing, right? That can mean clearing your energy, detoxing, not drinking, not smoking, things like that, right? But all these changes that you're going through, that you've gone through this year, all these lessons, they're allowing you to come more into your power. They're allowing you to be who you are. Sagittarius, that's represented by the King of Wands, Queen of Wands. That person is very creative. That person is very outgoing. That person, that's like the spiritual teacher card. And so I feel like even moving forward, some of the things that you've gone through, you will be able to help another person, right? But that self-care, I feel like this is the major lesson this year. Self-care. Self-care, self-love, boundaries. Listening to your intuition, trusting your intuition. That goes back to the song, time is wasted, don't you take your time, young man. Speak up. With that Knight of Cups, maybe you have something that you need to say. And it's like, that could be one of your major lessons, is getting out your head to speak how you want to speak. To speak what you really feel. And letting go of the past, letting go of doubt, insecurity, things like that. So yeah, we're gonna see. On the bottom we have family culture. So either your family is changing, but this also is connecting with your heritage, right? Religion and spirituality, right? This is about connecting to your heritage. Like I said, that spiritual teacher energy. But, I also feel like with the grief work, there could be some changes to your family. And it might hurt, but you have to, be true to you, okay? So let's see, Spirit, what lessons did 2019 bring for Sagittarius? What lessons? What lessons did 2019 bring for Sagittarius? I feel like your solar plexus has been activated. I feel like the things that you've gone through this year have made you want to go about some changes. I feel like the grief has made you want to kind of get your life together. Wow. Exercise. Run, walk, swim, or otherwise move your body. This will give you more energy and happiness. And like I said, we have the healthcare change, right? So one of your lessons this year could have been, trying to get your body back together, working out. Once again, we have family culture on the end. That could also mean exercising your rights, being true to yourself. Doing what's best for you. And everybody might not like that, Everybody might not like that. Waterfalls, there's a waterfall in this picture, which to me, waterfalls is like, symbolic of maybe rushing emotions. And so, one way to get out of your head or to, regain your personal power is to strengthen your body. So, it says, wish upon a star. Make a wish and expect the very best. So, your lesson for that is, like I said, it's about being in your power, but it's like knowing that everything you've gone through has been for a purpose. And trying to see the best in that. Trying to see the light in, what has gone on. Love. It's also saying, that what you wish for is coming about. And so your lesson could have been getting out your own way so that you can receive what it is that you really want. What other lessons for Sagittarius for this year, Spirit? What other lessons for Sagittarius do you have? It is really about realizing how much of a powerful manifestor you are as well, But it's definitely moving your body. When you move your body, you realize that you're stronger than what you really know. And you start to see, what you can really do. And it strengthens you, and it gives you, it just helps you out in other areas of your life, because you begin to see, okay, I accomplished this, and it makes you more confident. It makes you more confident to make those changes in your life. I am recording, so please do not yell. I apologize for that. Let's see. Once again, love is on the bottom of that deck. I'm gonna see. Spirit, what lessons do you have for Sagittarius this year? What lessons do you have for Sagittarius this year? Easy does it. Stop trying so hard to control everything and the doors will open for you. So this year you might have learned how to play. Okay. We have dolphins on there. So, the things that you've gone through have taught you how to, just go with the flow and surrender control, right? It says, as you surrender the need to control, your relaxed energy rapidly attracts your desires. And I'm being drawn. This card has a rainbow in the back. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's right there. Okay, rainbow, right? We have another rainbow. That's two rainbows. So it's saying, that what you want is coming about, and you've learned to take it easy, not try to control. When you learn when you're in that playful energy, right? Dolphins, not only do they represent soulmate relationships, They represent, just the joy, playfulness. And you learned that when you're in that energy, you're learning to get in that energy, shall I say. This awakening that you've gone through has showed you that you don't really have as much control as you think, especially if it's over people, but it's showing you to just relax, because like, and it's funny, you have the power, because I said that you're a powerful manifester. Let's see, what lesson? Birthday. This is your birth month, right? Rebirthing yourself. Self-care. So for your birthday, maybe you decided, because it says a significant birthday holds the answer to your question. So maybe for this year, for your birthday, you decided to do something for you that's going to make you feel good. Maybe you decided to take yourself on a vacation, or just do something to pamper yourself. But it's like you're focusing on your own happiness. And with this birthday, I feel like the changes that you have gone through have really grown you since last year, and now it's like rebirthing you again, right? Dietary change. So definitely making changes. Improve your diet and your life will also improve. And that's what I've been saying. It's like you're rebirthing yourself. You're feeling brand new. You're feeling brand new. And not who you used to be. And it's okay, Bury who you were. Sometimes your new life is gonna cost you your old one, and it's just is what it is. It is what it is. Maybe in the past when you've been going through things, maybe you turned to destructive things, and it's like now you're moving away from that and you're finding healthier habits. Let's see, Spirit, do you have anything else for lessons for Sagittarius 2019? Any more lessons for Sagittarius 2019? Maybe this birthday it's funny because I was going to say maybe this birthday you came to some realizations about the people that are in your life. And then we have the Sun card. It says your son is watched over and protected as he explores the world. So it doesn't have to be a physical sun. It could be your inner masculine, right? Taking action. Maybe you've been afraid to take action towards things. Please stop. And it's saying, that you are protected as you watch over. But not only that, when I was saying that maybe things came to light, because the sun is all about illumination. It's all about the truth. And so, maybe some truths came to you this birthday about some people or some things in your life. But it's like your lesson is believing and trusting in what you see. And seeing yourself for who you were created to be. Let's see. Any more? I'm going to switch to the tarot. Please tell her to stop. I'm recording. Please tell her to stop. Tell her to stop. I'm recording. That's why I like to do this when the kids aren't home. Wow. So many cards fell out. But I'm going to just... no, Spirit. I'm not going to take all these, actually. It's like... 10 cards. Let's see, Spirit, what were the lessons that Sagittarius had to learn? I am recording for the last time. If you guys have a problem with that, go in your room. apologize. I really do. They being rude. This is life of a mother, though, right? So, the Emperor fell out, reversed. So, maybe the lesson, you know, like I said, taking control, you know. Well, the Emperor can't, okay. The Emperor, when the Emperor is reversed, the Emperor can be very impatient. The Emperor can be very controlling. The Emperor can be a little narcissistic, like to have things their way. And so that goes back to the easy does it, right? You are surrendering control. You're surrendering control, you know, to higher power. Let's see, Spirit, what lessons do you have for Sagittarius 2019? What are the lessons? I just saw 2112, which is funny, you know, because we just had that full moon yesterday on December 12th. But 33 is a master number, you know. 33 is like that Christ consciousness. So, you know, that's forgiveness, that's love. You know, that's treating others how you want to be treated. Spirit, what was the lesson for Sagittarius 2019? The moon. So the moon is what's hitting. The moon can be illusions. It's like seeing through illusions. Reprogramming your subconscious thinking. Because the moon, and we have a full moon right now, you know. The moon is about seeing through those illusions, right? It's funny because these two cards actually came out in that big stack that came out. Two of Pentacles going back and forth, you know. It reminds me of, so I guess it's, if I don't figure out how to like merge the videos, then this will just be part 2 for Sagittarius. I might have to clear some storage out my phone, but you know, this year was all about finding balance. Could be within your material world, right, with the Two of Pentacles. But this is also indecisiveness. But I feel like it's like riding a wave, you know. Going back to this easy does it card, it's like riding that wave and really just finding balance, right? Freeing yourself of your own limitations. Freeing yourself of your own limitations. Freeing yourself of what's holding you back. Freeing yourself of indecisiveness. Of maybe not taking action, right? With the Emperor in reverse. Emperor upright takes action. Emperor reverse doesn't take action. So this year could have been about really exercising your power. Exercising your personal power. Let's see. Any more messages for Sagittarius 2019? The Hierophant. So, definitely spirituality, right? We had the spiritual awakening. Okay? But, you know, this could be joining your masculine and your feminine energies together. Maybe this is regarding a relationship. Maybe you're freeing yourself of a commitment. But this is also being committed to your spiritual growth, being committed to your practice and really elevating your life. You know, but 5 is about change. And so, you know, you're going through some changes. They remind me of that Lettucey song. I've been going through some changes, something like that. Let's see, Spirit, what other cards do you have for Sagittarius 2019? it's funny because I never noticed, but like on this Hierophant card, it's standing on top of like a trunk with 2 keys. And you know, it's like unlocking the next level of your life. Realizing that your spirituality is the key to unlocking that next level. You know, and with all the gray on that card, it reminds me of subconscious. Even with the 8 of Swords, it reminds me of subconscious energy. And it's like reprogramming your mind. That could have been your biggest lesson, is like seeing things completely different. Like, I think you might have been cracked open this year, you know. I think you might have been cracked open this year, and it's forced you to kind of free yourself, you know, from your own limitations, and make a decision and stop going back and forth, and really commit to like what you want to do and where you want to go, and really just commit to yourself, you know. Commit to yourself. Let's see, what was that? Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords, you know, that's a new thought process, right? With the page, that's the beginning of something. You know, swords are about communication, thoughts. And so, you know, you could be really in a space of, like I said, it's like a new mindset. It's an awakening, you know, and cutting through the distortion, cutting through the subconscious, cutting through, you know, just really what's been holding you back. Cutting through that. Cutting through that. So I'm going to get one more card. What else do you have for Sagittarius 2019? Yeah, makes sense. 5 of Cups, right? That goes back to the grief work card. Letting go of the past, letting go of the spilled milk, and focusing on what remains, right? The love. Focusing on the love that you do have. You know, so you might have had to walk away from some things. You know, you might have had to communicate your truth, right? What I was talking about, self-care and speaking up and communicating your truth. Like, you know what? I got to make some changes, right? Black, that's like death. And it's also protection, though. You know, and it's like as you move forward, you are protected. You know, but it's like a rebirth energy I'm feeling here. Tower. You know, things could have came and really rocked your world and forced you to go in within yourself. Let's see, one more card. So we're going to wrap this up. Lessons for Sagittarius 2019. You know, but that's 2 5s. 5-5. That's also completion. But it's like those karmic changes. 5-5, you know. 55. What other changes, lessons do we have for Sagittarius? That Knight of Swords reverse keep wanting to come out, and that's taking it slow. Yeah. They're releasing that. That's perfect to end this. You're releasing the betrayal, the heartbreak, all of the thoughts that are keeping you back. See, that's at the end of a cycle, right? 10. I just said that. Letting all that go. Letting all that go. Heartbreak. Letting it go. And this is funny because that's what was on the deck at the bottom at the beginning. You know, Knight of Cups. That's a new emotional offer. So I'm going to leave you with that. I hope that something resonates. If you want to, feel free to check your rising and your moon signs. Or any other video you feel drawn to. But yeah, I hope moving forward into 2020, you remember the lessons that you learned in 2019. Okay? Peace out.